Did you know as high as 52% of home buyers have some sort of regret? Well, stick around because I'm going to share 5 tips to prevent home buyer's remorse so you can get excited about your new journey and happily pop that bubbly on closing day. Stick around to learn how to dive deep into 2 huge buying mistakes you will want to avoid. Hi, I'm Megan Proper, a local Huron and Perth County realtor providing families with down-to-earth real estate advice. Tip number 5 is location. I have said it before and I will continue to say it over and over again. You can change the house, but you cannot change the location or the neighborhood. If you're needing a specific amenities or niche neighborhood preferences, you need to stick to shopping in those locations. You will never be happy in a home that resides in a location that doesn't suit your lifestyle. Tip number 4 is defining a needs and wants list. When new buyers come to me, I have a specific list I like filled out so I can bring my buyers back to this list if needed. Before we even book a showing, there is no point in wasting time viewing a home if it doesn't fulfill one or multiple boxes on a needs list, like a specific amount of bedrooms or bathrooms. Wants on your list can be discussed per property to understand if that want could be installed or built onto that home. Wants are also something that can be compromised through the buying process as you view many houses and distinguish what you like and what you don't like. We can't compromise on your needs list or you will regret your purchase. Number 3 is working with a buyer's agent. Hello, this service is free and you're doing yourself a disservice by going straight to the listing agent. A buying agent will give you full representation from start to finish and will be able to negotiate better on your behalf. The listing agent's first duty is to the seller, and as they can help you complete the transaction, they will have to remain impartial to both sides if representing both the buyer and the seller in the same transaction. But Megan, my friend told me I had an advantage by going to the listing agent to get the house. Sure, some agents have special agreements in place with the seller to reduce commission to bring their own buyer, but that can't happen at competing offers, and you as the buyer still won't get the same negotiation power from having your own representation. Your buyer's agent can help you build a strong offer that protects you and can still help you land the house. Your buyer's agent will also be there from the very beginning to the closing date, so you don't have to play matchmaker yourself and book all appointments alone. Let them do the work. Tip number 2 is understanding the buying process. So when you find a buying agent that you want to work with, you can start discussing timelines, due dates, and what to expect, and even get recommendations to great third-party professionals. This can significantly reduce your risks of home buyer's remorse because you won't be looking back wondering what you could have done better or how you let something slip through the cracks, did you pay too much, and so forth. Get familiar with your agent so you feel comfortable asking any and all questions throughout the process. Failing to ask questions when buying a home is a great way to experience buyer's remorse. If your agent can't answer the question, they most likely can point you in the direction of someone who can. Tip number 1 is to stick within or below your budget. The down and dirty truth is that money and finances put a ton of pressure, stress, and anxiety on most people. Analyzing your budget when buying a home is extremely important and should not be overlooked. Otherwise, the possibility of having home buyer's remorse can increase. For a more in-depth conversation on this topic, I suggest you check out my next video on 2 buyer mistakes to avoid. You can find my contact information in the description below, and I'm looking forward to helping you and your family buy your first home.